Selena es indefendible. O sea, yo estaba ahí con gente que nos volteamos a ver cada vez que viene una escena, nos volteamos a ver como decir, wow.
If you're one of the people that thought that Selena Gomez's Spanish wasn't that great in Emilia Perez, well, you're going to think it's amazing after you hear me try to say some of these Spanish words in this segment. Yeah. Okay, so on the Hablando de Sen podcast, Eugenio Derbez says he can't believe that there aren't more Spanish fluent viewers of the movie. Commenting on how weak Selena Gomez's Spanish tongue was in her role as Jessie.
Give me five. O sea, de verdad, qué bueno que lo dices, porque yo decía, no puedo creer que nadie esté hablando de eso. No puedo creer que nadie...
Porque les da miedo hablar de Selena Gomez.
Sí. Y ¿sabes qué además? Siento que...
And Eugenio was dumbfounded that not only is Selena not getting criticized, but she's winning awards for this performance. And she's just nominated for a Golden Globe this morning.
Por ejemplo, en Cannes, que le dieron un premio,
ajá,
y en Estados Unidos, que nadie ha hablado de eso y que le siguen dando premios, siento que lo que pasa es que no hablan español. ¿Y qué pasa? Si tú ves una película rusa o una película alemana que está subtitulada al español y ves a alguien que dice claro. Tú dices, mira, okay,
interesante.
Qué interesante. Pero no se están dando cuenta que está diciendo, hola, ¿cómo está? Qué bueno que viniste a mi casa, te quiero mucho.
Someone posted the clip on TikTok and Selena saw it and commented, I understand where you're coming from. I'm sorry, I did the best I could with the time I was given. It doesn't take away from how much work and heart I put into this movie. And yeah, the day after the movie premiered at Cannes Film Festival in May, Selena herself admitted that her Spanish wasn't up to par in time for filming.
Ahí le paré. Ya no quise volverlo a ver.
I'm not as happy with what I feel like I could have done in Spanish, but overall, I hope that it doesn't hinder my performance, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity. Perhaps I could have had more time with it.
Well, Eugenio wasted no time in apologizing yesterday. Yeah, so just hours after Selena wrote her comment, Eugenio posted this lengthy apology on TikTok which says, Dear Selena, I truly apologize for my careless comments. They're indefensible and go against everything I stand for. As Latinos, we should always support one another. There's no excuse. I was wrong. I deeply admire your career and your kind heart. Emilia Perez deserves to be celebrated, not diminished by my thoughtless remarks. I'm walking away from this with an important lesson learned. While I understand if you cannot accept my apology, please know it comes from the heart, with all my love and admiration. Oh, I just realized that his ending there, it comes from the heart. It's kind of like what she said in her comment about how much heart I put into it. Okay, first of all, I don't speak Spanish, of course. So yeah, I can't make any kind of comment or opinion on Selena's Spanish. I have heard some people saying, yeah, it wasn't great, but yeah, she's getting nominated for awards as well.
I was full throttle and I wanted to be a part of this so badly, so it was a challenge for me for sure.
Eugenio is allowed to have an opinion that Selena's Spanish wasn't very good. He's allowed to have that opinion. And Selena should be able to take constructive criticism like that. He didn't bash her. He said her Spanish was very good. And something that Selena has admitted herself. I appreciate that Selena somewhat acknowledges it in her comment, that she says, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. But then she does say, all the hard work and heart I put into it. Well, heart isn't an actual thing, Selena. It's like, yeah, you're going to learn your lines, you're going to know your character and play a believable character.
Que nunca te fugarás, bienvenida!
Becoming fluent in a whole other language is a very difficult task. I'm trying to think of other actors who have done that. There hasn't been many actors that have had to do that, which Zoe Saldana pointed out during their interview with the Associated Press as well.
She worked so hard.
Thank you.
She worked so hard. Like to be able to, I did a series where I had to speak Italian on only a couple of scenes, and it was frightening to me. It was just so. You did such a marvelous job, and she knew her lines, and the language never got in between the emotion that she was sort of like sharing as Jessie. So we were all so impressed.
And I do think that Selena took the criticism somewhat from Eugenio, but I mean, his apology is like way over the top because probably he was getting it from Selena Gomez's fans. And that's the stan culture. That's what really scares me about this stuff, is the stan culture. The fact that he's saying my careless comments or my thoughtless remarks, no, those are your thoughts on the movie. They were thoughtless. And really, the stans need to be able to handle Selena being criticized. It's okay. It doesn't make her less of a person. He's not attacking Selena as a person as a whole. Like he says, I deeply admire your career and your kind heart. Yeah, you can still have that thought and still criticize her Spanish. It's not that big of a deal.
Bueno, me voy a dormir. Good night.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?